హలో వ్యూయర్స్, ఈ వీడియో పూర్తిగా 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థుల కోసం. 10th క్లాస్ ఇంగ్లీష్లో అసలు క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, ఏ బిట్ నుంచి ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ వస్తాయి అనేది పూర్తిగా ఈ వీడియోలో తెలుసుకోవడం కోసం మీకోసం రూపొందించినటువంటి వీడియో ఇది. సో మా గురువు గారు సుధీర్ రెడ్డి గారు మీకు పూర్తిగా క్లియర్గా ప్రతి విషయాన్ని ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు. లెట్స్ గెట్ ఇన్ టు అవర్ వీడియో.
So, good morning all of you. Today we are going to have a session on SSC annual examinations question paper pattern. So, this question paper consists of 80 marks, and 80 marks for question paper, 60 marks, and part B contains 20 marks. Now let's have a look at this paper. So after giving the question paper, go through the instructions carefully, okay, and read it carefully and write all the answers in the answer booklet that is given to you. And part B should be written on a separate paper and tied to the main paper. And be careful, avoid overwriting. Don't strike it off many times and it leads to confusion. So, we have part A, and part A consists of question number 1 to 4. And part A, the first passage is given only from reading A. Okay, we have 8 units. In 8 units, we have 8 reading A's. And any one of those reading areas from reading A is covered. So here, father had provided for my education. This is from 3rd unit, reading A. The lesson name is The Journey. And paragraph is given like this and followed by 4 questions. And answer the 4 questions in 3 to 4 sentences each. Okay, answer the questions in 3 to 4 sentences because each question contains 3 marks. So 4 3s are 12. So you have to be careful while writing the answers, at least 3 to 4 sentences. Now let's check the pattern of the questions. So among those 4 questions, you will find definitely at least 1 or 2 questions are given directly from the passage. Okay, you will find the answers in the passage, only 1 or 2. See, those are called direct questions and these can be answered by looking at the passage carefully. Now let's have a look at this. How was the narrator able to realize his dreams of his father? That is given from the text and you can find easily the direct answer. And see, check these kind of questions. The question began with inverted comma and somewhere it ended with an inverted comma. It means that that sentence is exactly taken from the passage. So whenever you find this kind of sentence in inverted commas, just go through the passage, get back to the passage where the sentence was. And the question is here, do you think it is true? Explain. Means, see, this is the statement. And do you think if the question begins with do you, the answer is applied to you, means you should think whether it is right or wrong. See, if the question begins with an auxiliary verb, your answer must be yes or no, either yes or no. Either you support the answer or you should say against the answer. Now, and another word is given, explain. If you say yes, please explain why. If you say no, that also you have to explain why no. Next one. Why did the narrator let his father carry luggage? Okay. Sorry, it is given wrong. If you were in his place, what would you do? And again, the question began with if. So, if you were, that is imaginary. Okay. Actually, you are a student. If you were means if you were in the place of the narrator, how would you feel? So this question requires your own answer. You will not get the answer in the passage. Okay, you have already read the lesson, you are well acquainted with the lesson. So think about the attitude, think about the behavior of the narrator, and you can easily come to the conclusion. Your answer must be, if I were in his place, I would not allow, because, and you can write the reason. Then you will get a full marks. Next, why do you think the narrator felt sorry for his father? See why, how. These questions require a lot of broad area of answering. And what, where, these are direct questions. And the question begins with if, it requires your own answer. If the question begins with give reasons or do you like, do you suggest, do you agree, that requires your own opinion. Okay, so this is the passage that is from reading A, and it has to be understood very carefully, and at least two of the questions will be left to your own opinion. Okay, they demand your own opinion. Now let's go to the next one. And question number 5 to 8. This passage is definitely given from either reading B or C. Second passage, either reading B or C. And the questions are same. And this is from the lesson last one. What is my name? And according to the passage, how does a woman require her household? So you can easily answer. What activities of the woman made her husband appreciate her? This is also taken from the text. What chief mission is mentioned in the passage? Is it true? You can write the answer directly. What is the chief mission? That is chief mission, that is main activity. You can get the answer. And is it true? So this is your own opinion. You have to require that answer the question in your own way and explain. If you say is it true, if yes, and explain. If no, also you should have to explain. And see, this is the last one among the four. Eighth question is different one. This does not require answer, but you have to pick the 3 true statements among the 5. Okay. Now here 5 statements are given under this question 8, A, B, C, D, E. Read those 5 statements correctly, slowly, by understanding, and check whether these statements are true, in tune with the passage or not. Okay. So if you could pick the 3 sentences, just write the question number 8 and answer A, B, C or B, D, E or A, C, D like that. You need not write the complete sentences. Now, let's go to the next question. Question number 9 to 12. This question is textbook independent. That means this question comes out of the textbook. So mostly this is information transfer model question. Here you will find any kind of diagram that is not related to your textbook. Here the pie diagram is given. So like this, here we can have bar diagrams, graphs, charts, some kind of tables like that. So this diagram is given and followed by 4 questions, and each question carries 2 marks. So first question is mostly what is the diagram about or what is the pie chart about, and you can easily answer that because it is the heading that is definitely given at the beginning of the diagram. So this is enrollment of students in a college. So you can easily say that first question is what is the pie chart about? You can easily write the enrollment of the students and how many sectors. You can count and write how many students are enrolled for MBBS. You can easily check and write, and how many sectors have the same number. What are the same number sectors? You can write, and how many students are enrolled. You can totally count the number of students. You can easily write. So this is the most easy area. This is the easiest area in which you can score 8 out of 8. It doesn't require grammar. It doesn't require any special skills. That is very easy. Now, question number 13. So, this is a passage which is given from textbook independent. That means out of the textbook. A general passage is given that is either from any moral story or from a science and technology background or any geographical issue. So these kind of passages are given, and they are numbered 1 to 6 in Romans. Okay, small Roman letters. They are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again the marks are, there are 6 questions. You need to answer only 4. 4 to the 8 marks. And for this, and the question number is underlined. So suppose take example, she was fond of penguin birds, and it is underlined. Here it is asked, add a suitable question tag and open your answer script and number it 13(1) and write the question tag for that. So in this area, major grammar areas those are covered are mostly compulsory bits are question tags, active passive, direct indirect, degrees of comparison and conjunctions. So these are the most preferred areas in which you have to concentrate to finish this bit and score 8 out of 8. Okay, try to answer all the 6 bits. If you make mistake in 1 or 2 areas, you can easily score 4 to the 8 marks. Here, first one requires question tag, next one beginning with a penguin, it means passive voice, and rewrite the sentence she said to her, it means that is direct indirect speech. And next the sentence using more beautiful. So beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Think about the adjectives and think about the degrees of comparison and combining 2 sentences in order to go, in order to get, in order to find, like that. Combining using where. So these are relative pronouns. And next, question number 14. So this is the choice question. So here we have discourses. See, here we see attitude is altitude. The lesson name, you can easily remember about Nick and use the following ideas. And what is the question? Please read once again. In the text we have come across know about the success of Nick. Imagine you are the reporter. See, the question is asked here, imagine you are the reporter and write an interview. So this is the area where we have to concentrate. So you need to write interview script. Okay, so imagine that you are a reporter and you can use the following ideas. Means you can use the hints to make questions to form an idea, like that. So you can ask the questions like about Nick's success and the problems that he faced and the support by his parents and the turning point in his life and the multiple skills and his message. So at least you have to write 10 exchanges, 10 to the 20 marks. So this is the choice bit, and otherwise, and choice. On the occasion of World Environment Day, you would like to give a speech in your school. Okay, so it means that we are going to see here it is prepare a speech script. So this is a discourse unseen. Okay, first bit, there are 2 discourses given in main. First discourse is from textbook and second one is textbook independent, out of the textbook. So a speech is out of the textbook and you are going to give the speech on the occasion of World Environment Day. So you need to concentrate on the importance of trees and the present situation, deforestation, consequences and results, and what is the importance, what is the need to plant trees and activities taken up for reforestation and responsibilities, and you can end it with a conclusion. Oh, so this is one between the 2. Okay, so major discourse consists of 10 marks. And question number 15, here we don't have choice. Okay, question number 15, there are 2 questions, 2 are to be answered. So this is again from textbook, one is from textbook, one is from textbook independent. So it is given from Sudheerreddy house and about the accident, sad death of Bayaji, and imagine you have witnessed the incident, diary entry. So you are asked to make a diary entry about the death of Bayaji. Okay, so this is from textbook. And in question number 15, we have the choice bit. That bit is from the out of the textbook. We all know that COVID has brought unexpected changes in our life. We need to be careful to protect ourselves. So prepare a poster. Please concentrate on that. So what is the question about? Please prepare a poster in this regard to make people aware of the pandemic. So you need to design a poster. It should have a layout and headline, who issued the poster, a small diagrams, if you feel convenient, if you are good at. Otherwise, that must be completely should give information about the COVID. And next, and keep in mind, we don't have choice for the minor discourses. You have to attempt both the questions. They have 5 marks each. Now, let's enter part B. Part B consists of 20 marks, and this should be attached with the main booklet. So, part A answers should be answered in the booklet itself. From this year onwards, you are going to be given a 24-page booklet in which you have to write the answers of all the part A, and part B is given separately along with the question paper in the beginning of the examination, which is to be attached to the main booklet. So, it begins with unseen poem, mostly unseen poem, and sometimes it may be supplied with glossary, and sometimes it may not be given with glossary. So here we have glossary given with 2 words, and these questions from 17 to 21, these questions are multiple choice questions. So you have to write A, B, C, D in the brackets itself, and mostly you can find the answers in the poem, or at least one question is given in the area of figures of speech like simile, metaphor, personification, hyperbole, so like this. So all these areas are to be covered. And question number 22 to 26, okay, and this is given from textbook, either reading A, B or C, okay, and this is editing, means you need to edit the paragraph and rewrite the entire sentence in the blank itself given in the part B. So don't forget, you should not write the word, you should write the entire sentence. If the blank is not sufficient to you to write the entire sentence, if you identify one area, the word, before that and after that, at least write 3-4 words in that sentence and underline it so that it can be easy for the evaluator to correct it. And next one, question number 27 to 31. This is closed test. This is also textbook independent. This is given out of the textbook, and it is also a passage with a few blanks. 5 questions will be there from 27 to 31, and each question has 4 multiple choices, and you need to write either A, B or C or D in the brackets itself. So among these answers in the closed test, one is given in the area of prepositions, one is at least from conjunctions, or one is from articles, or one is from verb forms. So please keep in mind all the areas which are helpful in the editing. If you are good at editing, you can easily score marks here in the area of closed text. And next one and the last one. This is from a passage from reading A, B or C, and each word is underlined as well as numbered, okay, and for that question you are directed to answer just below the passage. So for this one, question number 32, write the meaning of the underlined word. Right, question number 32, write the meaning. Sometimes it is given, write the synonym of the underlined word. And next 33, with the correct one, or sometimes it is asked exact one, means the word should be replaced with the word that is given in the textbook. Means the word that is given here is wrong one, and that should be replaced with the right one which is in the textbook. And next one, opposite word. Sometimes it is given as antonym. Write the antonym of the underlined word or opposite of the underlined word. And next one, correct form. We discussed in editing also, correct form, right form, suitable form, form of the word, means like verb, adjective, adverb. So these are the forms of the verbs. And next, replace the word with suitable word. Right, suitable word, exact word, correct word, that should be taken from the text as it is. So If you can easily answer these areas. Just remember the textbook as well as read the sentence at a glance, at a stretch. You can easily grab or grasp the sentence. Okay. So this is the pattern of the question paper. Only one paper. We are having only 80 marks for this, and hope you will prepare well and score good marks in the examinations. All the best to you. Thank you very much.